What's up guys, it's Tommy here and Liverpool are through to yet another League Cup semi-final. This is the third time that Liverpool are through to the semi-finals in the last 4 years, and in the last 3 years we have won the League Cup twice and we are the holders of this competition, and it will be either Arsenal or Newcastle or one of Tottenham or Man United. So let me know in the comments below, who do you want Liverpool to face in the semi-finals? I want Man United or Tottenham. I don't want to play Arsenal or Newcastle. Those teams will be better to be played in a final. But you know, Liverpool absolutely deserve this, because in the first half we were so much better than Southampton and we should have scored 3 goals. We scored 2. Darwin Nunez gets a much needed goal, and it's so ironic because the Southampton fans were chanting towards Darwin Nunez, "You are just a shit Andy Carroll," just 5 minutes before he opened the scoring, and then he shushed the Southampton fans. Absolutely loved the banter by Nunez, and he is now back in form. He gets an assist against Fulham in the Premier League and now he scores, and he looked like a much more composed finisher with that goal, because the ball was bubbling on the surface. It was absolutely horrendous conditions, classic English weather, pouring rain and wind, the worst combination. The pitch was very heavy and the ball was slippery, but Liverpool really passed the ball very well in the first half, and Arne Slot made so many tactical changes during the game. His game management is absolutely brilliant, and Liverpool have another record since 1996. This is the first time that Liverpool have went 20 games unbeaten in all competitions. So not even under Jurgen Klopp did we have a run of 20 games without a loss in all competitions in a row, and that's also not many draws in there. 17 wins and 3 draws since we lost to Nottingham Forest, and we play Tottenham in the Premier League on the weekend away from home. That is going to be a very tough game, and so many of our key players, like 7 of our key players, got fully rested. So Arne Slot managed the game brilliantly. He started the 17-year-old Trainioni, who's one of the biggest talents in the Liverpool under-21 team, and he did really well. He started on the left midfield, and Harvey Elliott started on the right wing. But when Arne Slot saw that it wasn't working, he changed it up. He put Trainioni on the right wing and he put Harvey Elliott in the middle, and that's where he really shone. Harvey Elliott scored a much needed goal to boost his confidence after a long time out. He got injured during the first international break and he hasn't played a lot of football since. This was his first start and he celebrated that with a goal. Darwin Nunez's goal was fantastic. I think it was Trent Alexander-Arnold who made some really good passes in the first half, and he was the captain until halftime, until he was substituted. So hopefully that's a sign that Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to stay at Liverpool. So he plays a through ball to Darwin Nunez. The ball loops up over the Southampton defense after a Southampton defender gets a touch to it. So Darwin Nunez, instead of shooting first time like he normally does, hastily, he controls the ball, he composes himself. McCarthy, the Southampton goalkeeper, even slipped while Nunez was taking the ball down to control it, and then he very clinically, ice cold, slotted it home. And hopefully this is a sign of what's to come with Darwin Nunez, because if he can be more composed, more calm in front of goal, he will score a lot of goals, I think, because he has a knack of getting chances and getting big chances. So it was always the problem with Darwin Nunez. He didn't score those big chances consistently. And also Harvey Elliott, with the interchange between Cody Gakpo and the midfielders, was brilliant. I think it was Tyler Morton and Gakpo who make a 1-2, and then Gakpo releases Harvey Elliott into the right channel, right hand side. He runs into the box, he shoots, the ball takes a slight deflection, but cannons into the bottom far corner. And at halftime you thought Liverpool were cruising at 2-0. McAllister also had a brilliant shot, which was just about saved by McCarthy, the Southampton goalkeeper. But then the second half, you know, we brought on Tsimikas and we brought on Kiesa, and you know, Arne Slot did brilliantly to rest Trent and Gomez, and we came through the game without an injury, while of course Harvey Elliott, Darwin Nunez got big confidence boosting goals. Kiesa got a lot of minutes, Trainee only got minutes, even Jadon Dance came on for the last 10 minutes to get some playing time. Also big performance by Wataru. The Japanese warrior was the man of the match. He was playing in a false centre-back role, which I haven't seen from Liverpool before. So he was playing as a fourth centre-back, but when we had possession, he was dropping into midfield, spraying balls around. And of course, it suited Liverpool that Southampton didn't really press Liverpool with high intensity, because Morton, Endo, and even Kwanzaa, they are not the fastest players or the most intense, but with this passing game, it really suited them. And they also interchanged positions. McAllister, Tyler Morton, Endo, they were very fluid, interchanging positions in midfield. And with Harvey Elliott as well, Southampton players didn't know who to mark. And I thought Endo had a flawless performance, 93% pass accuracy. He had 100 touches, and he had almost 100 passes as well. Very composed performance, and hopefully this game shows to Arne Slot that he can trust Endo a lot more, because Endo played a lot less than I would have liked. I'm not saying he should start in this Liverpool team, because Gravenberch, McAllister, Jones, Harvey Elliott, Szoboszlai, they are better, but he should get a lot of cameos, a lot of 25-30 minute substitute appearances, and even in some lesser games, Arne Slot should trust him more to start, because he played brilliantly today, and he has a lot of experience, and he can give a lot to Liverpool still, and he's a really good defensive midfielder. Until we sign a better defensive midfielder, Arne Slot should use Wataru more, especially with our big injuries that we have, especially in defense. Tsimikas came on. I think it was Tsimikas who came on at halftime, and he did really well. And I would actually start Tsimikas if he's fully fit. I would start him. He's a better left back right now at this moment in time than Andy Robertson. And let's talk about Federico Chiesa, because there are a lot of differing opinions. Some Liverpool fans are already slating him, but this was his first start in 6 months. He missed a lot of time out because Juventus just froze him out. He didn't have a proper preseason, and he also had to up his physicality and his match sharpness and match fitness, because of the English football is a lot more intense and a lot more physical than Italian football, so he needed to get used to that. And I felt after the first 15 minutes where he was a little bit shaky, low on confidence, of course, and who wouldn't be if you haven't played football much in the last 6 months, he then really started to shine. In the last 10-15 minutes, Chiesa had a lot of brilliant runs, a lot of great touches, and he should have scored a goal, Chiesa, because he cut in on his left foot and he shoots, it's past the goalkeeper, and at the last second one of the Southampton defenders clears the ball off the line. Absolutely incredible defending, and then he gets onto the rebound, he shoots, but that is cleared off the line as well. And Chiesa was very good, I felt, after the first 15 minutes where he got up to the rhythm of the game. And I think Chiesa will be much needed for Liverpool, because Salah sometimes will need a rest, and Chiesa will get a lot of playing time when he gets his match fitness and match sharpness up, and he's slowly getting there. Jota also came on, he got valuable minutes. The big question is, who starts against Tottenham up front? Is Jota fit enough to start and play 60-65 minutes, or should we go with Darwin Nunez and Jota can come on in the second half? That's a big question for Arne Slot to decide. But Liverpool overall played really well up until the 55th, 60th minute, and then Southampton came into the game. They scored a brilliant goal. Archer cut in on 2 Liverpool players who were moving in the same direction, sadly, and he just shoots into the far corner. Brilliant finish. And then Kelleher made some absolutely incredible saves. Some Liverpool fans are so harsh on Kelleher. He made one mistake against Newcastle. Yes, that cost Liverpool 2 very valuable points. But that just shows Kelleher is human. We all make mistakes, and otherwise Kelleher has been one of the best goalkeepers of the Premier League in the first half of the season. If you would put a Premier League team of the season for the first half of the season, Kelleher would probably be the goalkeeper of that, because he made so many incredible saves and he saved Liverpool so many points. So he's allowed to make a mistake. like every goalkeeper is allowed to make one mistake, you know, in a random game. But Kelleher again today was back to his best, absolutely sensational. And whoever gets him in the summer, I think Kelleher will be sold. Whoever gets him in the summer, I think we'll get a fantastic goalkeeper. And he saved Liverpool again 2 or 3 times. Kwanzaa also had some shaky touches and some bad passes, but he also made some crucial blocks. And there was a controversial decision where a Southampton player was jostling with Kwanzaa. The Southampton player was going through on goal, and it looked like at first glance that Kwanzaa pulled him down, but on replay it showed that they were both holding each other. It was just a 50-50 and they both collapsed on the ground. So the referee didn't give a foul, and I don't think it was a foul anyway. But yeah, Southampton fans of course will disagree with me. So let me know, are you happy that Liverpool are through to the semi-finals? I was happy that Liverpool went through because we played a lot of the kids. So Arne Slot was very sensible with the minutes of the players. You know, Gomez and Trent didn't play more than one half of football, and the rest of the players really needed minutes and needed to get their rhythm up. Now, Gakpo also played and he stayed in rhythm, and that's important. And a lot of the fringe players who were coming back from injury or who was on the fringes got a lot of minutes, and that's very, very good. The big question is, if we get, you know, a Man United in the semi-final, will Arne Slot go strong in the semi-finals? Because that could destroy Liverpool's Premier League title challenge if we overextend ourselves in the League Cup semi-finals. So Arne Slot need to be smart with his selection. The League Cup is still not a priority, even though we are in the semi-finals, because Liverpool have already won it twice in the last 3 years. But I can understand why Arne Slot doesn't see it that way, because this could be his first trophy as a Liverpool manager, and it could be a really significant boost to the title and Champions League challenge for the second half of the season. So let me know what they think in the comments below, and bring on Tottenham. I'm really looking forward to that game on the weekend. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.